First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Tap fouled at home plate. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Nope. That misses. 1-2.
All right, so he sort of wasted one up right there. Now I think we'll see a breaking ball down in the zone, trying to get him to swing and miss.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
And here's the four-pitch sequence again on Show Track. You'll notice it's all hard stuff early in the count. First three pitches, then he pulls the string on him here on pitch number 4, and down he goes.
In is Jorge Soler, as he'll watch a breaking ball that comes back to catch the outside corner for strike one. Two runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike two. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounded up the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him.
The second baseman.
That was quite a nice little battle as we check out the sequence of pitches here. It was a 6-pitch at bat, and as you watch this, you'll see that he wasn't going to go down without a fight. He was able to keep the at-bat alive by fighting off a couple of tough 2-strike pitches. But in the end, finally put away on that pitch right there, 1-2.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Yeah, and coming right off of that strikeout, he's got to be thinking he should be ahead of this next guy. That's a tough way to fall behind.
This one's a strike. It's 1-1. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More Cactus League action coming your way after this. Aaron Brooks will come on and get some work as he makes his second appearance so far this spring.
Aaron Brooks.
Leading off the inning, Albert Pujols, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game because right now they just seem out of it.
And he falls behind 0-2. 0-2 count and the pitch. And they try to get Pujols to chase here, but he lays off. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there that you've got to lay off. You know he's going to throw it on an 0-2, and that's a good job of pitch recognition right there.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
You know, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Fowler has a read on it, makes the play, 1 away.
I thought for a second that this might make a dent in both the hit and the run column, but he didn't quite get all of it. It's probably the best swing, though, they've had so far.
Giovanni Soto stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0.
Yeah, and when your team still doesn't have a hit, you appreciate a call like that once in a while.
And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
And you go back to the call on that very first pitch, how important that was. Now instead of a 1-1 count, you're at 2-0 with a really dangerous hitter up there.
And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. 1 out, nobody on. Hit to short. Gloved by Russell. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Third baseman.
Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Yunel Escobar is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch on its way. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? And this will get all the way to the 331 sign. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
The batter,
Well,
number 2.
neither offense has really made a huge impact so far, but finally maybe a little sign of life. He drives this ball for 2 bases, and even though they've had trouble scoring runs, they're not out of this thing by a long shot. A couple more of these could get him right back into it.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. Oh, and he turns on this fastball and sends it out to deep left field. And I would say he got just about all of that one as this ball is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as the Angels have come back to tie things at 2.
Well, this pitch is just a little bit in, not really a terrible location at all. But if you're sitting on that pitch in that spot, you can certainly do some damage. And he absolutely did some damage right there to the tune of a 2-run shot.
Stepping in now, Johnny Giavotella.
Johnny
Jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. The 0-1 pitch. And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, with the bases empty, that's the right spot for that 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider.
Ready on 1-2. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Two runs on 2 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Grounded to third. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting, pitcher,
Tyler Skaggs is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. So the 3 straight hits have that man right there perhaps assessing his options.
3 straight 2-out hits, too. That makes any move a little more complicated.
No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
Well, give him some credit. With 2 outs, a lot of pitchers will just leave that bat on their shoulder, but he's at least taking some hacks and making the pitcher work.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Soler is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. But the Angels get 2, both on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Hector Santiago is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
number 53, Hector Santiago.
Addison Russell stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
The shortstop, Addison Russell.
Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
0-1.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Yeah, and you know what? I think we're going to see a lot of this. He's pitching backwards a little bit here. It's a 2-strike cut fastball running in, and that guy is no match up there at the plate.
Tommy La Stella will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 2, Tommy La Stella.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
Well, that's a pitch you really have to learn to take against a guy like this. But even if you make contact, you're just going to get something in on the label, so that's a great take.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
This is exactly what he needed after his guys came back to tie the ball game. He's only 1 out away from a shutdown inning.
So bases are empty here.